Hey everybody, welcome back to Exploring Temecula. On today's video, we are going to compare Redhawk Temecula to Harveston Temecula. These are two of the biggest communities in Temecula, the most popular communities that I get calls on all the time. So hopefully this video will give you a good idea on what community might fit your needs the best. Make sure you subscribe if you're interested in Temecula or the surrounding area. We do a ton of video to keep you informed, especially if you're from out of state or from another part of California. I really go in depth on this area and will give you everything you need to know that will help you in the future if you're planning on relocating or moving here. Make sure you subscribe. Also, we now have home searches in every single one of our videos in the description, as well as a home value link. We are licensed as both a brokerage and an appraisal company here in Temecula. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is location. Harveston is the farthest north community in Temecula, and Redhawk is south. To get from Harveston to Redhawk or vice versa, it's a longer drive than you would think. It's going to be around 20 minutes. So really the biggest takeaway for this location would be if you are working south, I would strongly suggest that you look at Redhawk. If you're working north, I'd strongly suggest you look at Harveston. Reason being is you're basically going to be in your car, less 20, 30, 40 minutes every day, depending on where your work is. Okay, so next, HOA of both Harveston and Redhawk. In Harveston, the HOA is, in my opinion, one of the best in all of Temecula. You've got a lake, you've got a walking path around the lake, you've got a beautiful pool, cabanas in the pool, hot tub, you've got baseball area, soccer fields. So really, if that is something that you're interested in and want, Temecula would be a great option for those people looking for amenities within the HOA. The one thing that I have to warn people about is that Harveston does have different prices per HOA. I think there's 2 or 3 different prices. There is one area of Harveston that has an over $200 HOA. And if that is something that you're not willing to do, just make sure and verify the homes that you're looking at in Harveston do not have that higher HOA. But bottom line is, great opportunity for those families looking for things to do within the community. Harveston is probably number one in my opinion. When it comes to Redhawk, it doesn't have that community pool. It doesn't have the hot tub. One of the things that I have to warn people about with Redhawk is that there are different communities within Redhawk, sub-communities you might want to call them. Some of the HOAs are $30 to $40. There are gated communities within Harveston that bring that HOA up over $100. So just be aware that there are both gated communities that are going to be over $100. And there's also other communities within Redhawk that are going to be in that $30 to $40 range. There is no community pool, so that's one, I guess you could call it a downside if that's something you're looking for. Okay, so let's talk about the homes in Redhawk and Harveston. Starting with Harveston, in my opinion, because of the time these homes were built, there are some models that I personally just don't like. If you're liking the open floor plan, a lot of the homes that I'll show in Harveston that I know, you walk in the front door and it's a straight shot back to the kitchen, and there's rooms, there's an office and a huge living room, and then the kitchen. If you're looking for the real open floor plan like you're seeing in a lot of the new home builds, it's going to be tougher, in my opinion, to find in Harveston. When it comes to Redhawk, it's just, there's so many different types and sizes of homes. You're more apt to get, that open floor plan if that's something you're looking for in Redhawk. just because, you know, number one, it's a little older. So some of these homes have been remodeled. People have taken out walls. Also in Redhawk, you're gonna get the 35, 4,000 square foot homes that, you know, look more custom. And if that is something that you're interested in, just keep that in mind when searching for homes. Another thing that I can tell you with Redhawk, on the higher end homes, or even the, you know, higher end and mid-range homes, there's going to be options for views. And if you're somebody that wants a pool in the backyard with nice city views or nice sort of valley or mountain views, Redhawk is going to give you that opportunity. Harveston, really, there's nothing in Harveston that you're going to go in your backyard and have a view. So those are two things or three things to keep in mind when you're searching for homes in either Harveston or Redhawk. Okay, home prices. When it comes to Harveston, the average price per square foot is going to be around $292 per square foot, and Redhawk $260 per square foot. And if you're seeing this on the video right now, you can pretty much on average over the last 3 to 5 years see that the price per square foot is going to be a little more for Harveston. Why that is, I honestly don't know, but bottom line is you are going to pay a little bit more per square foot to be in Harveston than you are in Redhawk. Now, of course, there's going to be you know, situations where the price per square foot of a home in Redhawk, because it's absolutely beautiful, it's got a view, it's you know, got a beautiful pool, that might go up you know, higher than Harveston. But generally speaking, you know, if you took 100 homes in Harveston, 100 homes in Redhawk, price per square foot is going to be larger or more in Harveston. Next up, the overall landscape. In my opinion, even though I live north, one of the biggest reasons we do is because we are working in Riverside, we're working in Menifee, we're working in Murrieta, and it really cuts off our drive time. But in way of landscape, personally, I like Southern Temecula more. I find it's a little more green. I like, you know, the landscape in way of, I find that there's more hills, and also there is more opportunity for you as a home buyer to find a home in Redhawk with a view, which obviously everybody seems to like. So, landscape, I'm going to give the win here to Redhawk. Tax rate, generally they're going to be around the same. You know, nothing that's going to be so different that's going to break you from probably moving from one to the other, but just say the tax rate anywhere in between 1.3, 1.6 in both communities. Again, the one thing that is a big difference that's going to you know, maybe make you choose one over the other is the HOA. You know, from Harveston being some areas of 200, and you can find homes in Redhawk that have an HOA as low as $30 to $40 per month. Okay, there you have it, guys. Harveston versus Redhawk. My opinion, they're both great communities or neighborhoods to live in. If you are from out of state or not from around the area, you really can't go wrong with either community. It's just preference. So make sure when you come down here, drive around Redhawk, drive around Harveston, get a feel for the neighborhood. Check out the lake in Harveston to see if that's something that really interests you. You really are going to enjoy both of these places. If you're interested in either community, make sure you reach out to us. We'd love to show you the area, give you a sense of what might work best for you, and go into detail for you. There's a lot of things on these videos that I either A, just forget to say, or B, I don't want to make these videos too long. So call me and we will go into great detail on what would fit you or your family the best. And until next time, from Exploring Temecula, thank you.